Okay, looking a little fuzzy there. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Thursday night Stampin' Fun. Just fix some of my wires, my lights. All right. Try to bring up some comments. So as you're coming in, be sure to say hello. Let me know that you're here. My paper's crooked. Let me stand up and look and see what the heck is going on. All right. My goodness, there's such a delay. I think I say that every week, don't I? Let's put some glue dots down to keep my paper straight. Then I know I can move it up a little bit. If I keep my paper straight and I stick it down, then I know, as long as I'm on the paper, you can see. So there is a method to my madness. So let's give it a minute or so. Give everyone a chance to come in. I don't know. Every clock in my house, every electronic device in my house has a different time. So there we go. Glue dots, they're a wonderful thing. Okay, so let's see. Anybody here yet? It's showing 2, but I think one of them is me. Showing 2. Still looks like my paper's crooked. I'm just going to have to get over it. So hope you all are having a wonderful day, staying nice and warm and toasty. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Yeah, so it's Thursday. If you notice, when I did the first post about tonight, I actually put on March 11th. But it's really only the 4th. So I had to go back in and fix that. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I guess I'm just hoping March goes by quickly. And I don't know why. So, yeah. Still trying. Hi, Lisa. How are you tonight? I think that's about as good as I'm going to get with my paper. It still looks crooked on the screen, though. Just one more movement. So I have my cup of tea. I got these new mugs on clearance at QVC. I mean, there's 4 of them, 4 different colors. I love them. Absolutely love them. They're temptations. Hello, Fran. And I have my cinnamon spice tea. Probably can't make it Sunday. Maybe one of these. Yeah, no problem, Carol. You joined the sun today. Yeah, did we have sun today? We had a lot of sun yesterday. I think we had some, but it got cooler again today. Well, colder. So if anyone's wondering what is Carol talking about, Sunday we're having a downline meeting, and we cooperate with another team, and just makes it more fun that way. And we do the first Sunday of every month. We have a get together. So if you're a member of my team, you're welcome to come and join us. If you're not a member yet of the Sweet Bee Stampers team, what are you waiting for? You missed out on Celebration, but it's always a good time to join. If you want to make a little bit of money, make a lot of money, you know, or just buy for yourself and be your own personal shopper, you could save yourself 20%. And it's very easy to do. You don't need to have any talent. So just throw my little plug in there. Okay, so we're going to be working with the Snail Mail Suite Collection tonight. And I did take a look-see earlier, and unfortunately, this suite, along with a lot of other suites, are on back order. And I'm going to have to do better planning for next week. I'm going to have to probably pick something out of the annual catalog, because I feel bad. Every time I show you something, it seems like you can't order it. The butterflies are available. I did that last week. You love this. Okay. So snail mail is really cute, and it's worth waiting for. But first, I have some snail mail of my own and some happy mail that came today. First is from Carol, and she's on here. So she sent me this cute little card. In the coldest moments of the year, my heart is warm because you're near. Carol, you did just a fabulous job on this. I mean, I absolutely love this. I'm getting tired of winter, but getting this card just brought a smile to my face. These are one of the papers that I truly am going to miss. And I'm not sure how much I have in my stash, but she added a lot of Wink of Stella on here. And she put on the snowman, on the little snowflakes, oh my gosh, on the street, the little road. And let me show you the inside. Look at the inside. The inside is like, you can flip this over and that's like a whole other card on the inside. Carol, you just did a fabulous job. Yes, this was our swap theme for February. So her and Mary sent me cards, and I so appreciate it because I love getting mail, especially when it's happy mail. I don't like getting all those bills. So I absolutely love that. That is so cute. I'm going to put it right here on my desk until I take it back downstairs on the mantle. So Carol, thank you so much. She even stamped her envelope. Like, how good is she? Carol is a member of the Sweet Bee Stampers team. So if you'd like to join, there's plenty of room. And Mary also sent me a card. This was the, this was a celebration. Was it a celebration or the annual calendar? The oh gosh, what is it, watercolor paper? But it was in with lily pads and all that. This paper, and it says, you're capable of amazing things. So she wrote me a little note. This was one of her 40 cards, 40 days of Lent. And just a little thank you for the inspiration and all that I do. So, Mary, I didn't see you on here tonight, but if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. It really made my day to get those. And they both came the same day. And I have to apologize. I thought I sent out the bingo gifts. And I happened to look over when I sat down. I really haven't been looking around in my room. I happened to look over and I saw that they're still sitting on the counter. So I'll be sure to get them out. I apologize for that. So anyhow, thanks everybody else for joining. And if you're wondering what snail mail is, this is in the January to June catalog. We're still working out of that. And like I said, next week, I'm going to have to pick something out of the annual catalog that is still available for ordering. But this is on page 54. And it goes over to page 55. It's a real cute suite of products and really fun. The designer series paper is, I mean, even if you don't get the stamp set, get the paper and then get the dies, because look at how cute the dies are. They'll actually cut out certain images on the paper, but the paper is easy to fussy cut if you like doing that. And then it even has this cute little envelope die, and I'm going to show you that because I have, of course, at the end I have lots of samples. Well, not lots, but I have some samples I made. So the whole suite is the stamp set, the dies, which if you purchase both of them together, you save 10%. And it also has these cute little snail mail twine combo pack, the resin hearts, which, by the way, do not color well with the Stampin' blends. So if you have permanent Sharpie markers, you can color the white ones in, but they didn't cover good. Probably, I don't know why, maybe because they're resin. But you get 150 of them. And then also the designer series paper, which there are 12 sheets, 2 of 6 double-sided, and they're 12 by 12. So real cute, sweet, real cute. If you want all the products, when it becomes available, right here is an item number that you put in one number and you get everything. So really cute. One of the first things I saw when I saw the new catalog that I thought, oh, I have to have that. So here it is in real life. And many of you know, and I'm sorry, I'm seeing like it's a little bit fuzzy. This Service Electric, it really stinks. They really have crappy service here. So if something happens and I get booted off, just hang in there. It'll come back. So don't leave. I use the magnet sheets. I shared that last week that I purchased from Amazon. And this one I happen to stick, oh, my little envelope. I happen to stick right on the back snail dies. And I keep them right in here with my stamp set, so everything's well organized. The sheets come, I believe they're 5 by 7, and they fit perfectly in our stamp cases. So this way, when you pull the stamp set out, your dies are right in there with it. And I like to keep them on the magnetic dies, the flat part down, okay? Because then, the other way, it could ruin, well, I don't know if it will, but I don't want that edge to be like digging into the magnet sheet. So this way here, I put it right on top this way. I wouldn't store it this way down because that sharp edge could do some damage to your stamps. But the stamps are cute, and I like the little bubble here because you pop out this inside piece and then you have a little circle. So this is great because when you go to ink this up, you won't get ink on the center. How many of us have done that? You know, where you go to stamp and the center has this in there and ink always gets on there. But let me show you something else. You can customize your stamps. So I love this little You Got Mail guy, but I want to maybe just use it just as this little guy. So I'm going to use my paper snips that are for paper and whatnot, and I'm going to do a little surgery. So everybody mask up and put your gloves on and wear protective gear because we're going to do surgery on this stamp. So here's all I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully cut around, and you're all going, eek! Don't worry. You can do this just like that. And that little piece on there, I'm just going to trim that off because I don't want that. And I know I've seen some people where, you know, even this little excess here, you know, you can go ahead and trim that off too. If you have trouble where sometimes when you go to ink them up, you get ink on that. You know, it's kind of like, I shouldn't be talking and cutting at the same time. But anyhow, there you go. So now, if you want to stamp You Got Mail on your envelope, you could go ahead and do that. If you want to put them back together again, you know, they very easily can go right back like so together. But I think I get a lot more use out of this little guy by having him separate. So I'm going to get rid of this little sharp corner there on the end. There we go. So, okay. Did anybody get queasy with that? Everybody's still here? Nobody passed out on me when I was doing that surgery? I hope not. So has anyone ever done that? Cut your stamps? You can. They are your stamps. Like I mentioned last week with that butterfly stamp, that whole background stamp, I would order a separate, and I'm going to do that. I'm ordering another butterfly background where I can cut all the butterflies apart. I keep one as a whole and cut the other ones apart because sometimes you just want to stamp one butterfly, right? So why not? Okay, so that's that. Here is the twine, the snail mail twine combo. Real cute. And the little resin hearts, and they have a little dimension to them, but they won't interfere with the mail in any way. Okay, so and then the paper, which I've cut up a lot of it, but I bought these little plastic, I think they came like 3 in a pack from Amazon, and I like to keep my designer series paper in there. But you could see I'm going to need to get another pack of this paper soon, but it's really fun. Here's a sheet. The back side has this. So the front, and I don't really have a full pack to show you everything because I've been busy. But, you know, the die will cut out this. I've cut out this little guy. He's not hard to do. There's a die to cut out the envelope. The little mushrooms, there's a whole page. Let me just pull them out. Whole page with mushrooms. Very easy to cut out. The dies cut out smaller ones, so they won't cut these out. And on the other side is a whole sheet with white hearts and a red background. This one here, the die will cut out this little guy. But look at how cute they are. Oh, these little guys just make you smile. And here's the back. Just has little loop-de-loos. This page here has hello in a lot of different languages. And the little die will cut out the little word bubble. The one that goes this way. There's a hello that goes that way, so you just have to kind of turn it. And then on the back, we have a whole sheet of all kind of little mushrooms. Super cute, super fun. Let's see what else we got in here. This one is really fun. This is perfect even, and I'll show you in my samples. I use this a lot to cut out little strips to put along the inside of your card. So that's fun with that. And the back side just has little dashes. And I keep seeing my when I look up at my iPad, like it's fuzzy for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay. Oops, we're upside down. And this one has little envelopes and boxes and little paper airplanes on here. It's really fun paper. And this side, it looks like postage stamps, the outline of postage stamps all over it. So it's really, really fun. So on the back here, if you're not aware of it, it tells you the colors that coordinate. So what I like to do is I'll pull out the pack of paper, I will go and look at what the colors are, and I will pull out a whole bunch of colors. I look clear to you? Every time I seem to look up, it looks a little fuzzy, but thank you. I know I've had complaints when I posted on YouTube that people have said that it was fuzzy, but I guess it goes in and out. You know, maybe the wind blows and that happens. But back here it'll tell you the different colors it coordinates. Your book is clear to me. Okay, great. I was a little worried there. Basic Gray, Bermuda Bay, Blushing Bride, Daffodil Delight, Rio Red, and Whisper White. And I realized that when I just placed my last order, I forgot to add Daffodil Delight, that I don't have any Daffodil Delight. So in a pinch, I use the color Crushed Curry. And Crushed Curry worked just as well. So I like to keep all of my little scraps and all my little pieces. I try to stay organized in this little plastic file thing. You could even label it here if you like to do that. And this way it's all organized in one place. But I already cut things up for you ahead of time so that, you know, we're going to be here all night long, right? Okay, so let's do 2 cards. And then, of course, you know, stay till the end because I'm going to do a giveaway. You won't want to miss out on that, right? So we have Blushing Bride. Let me pull out the pieces here. Alrighty. And I have some of these that are already stamped and cut out. Now these are all with the designer series paper. Okay, all of these little mushrooms. Real easy to cut out. So don't worry about that. You know, sit down in front of the TV or put a show on or something, and you could have a lot of fun just creating. So Blushing Bride, we all know this is the 8.5 by 5.5, and scored at 4 1/4. And let me just grab my bone folder. I tried to move my Light, that's the Touch Light, off to the other side tonight, because you all know I struggle with that every week, that I go and reach over for something and I hit it and I turn the light off. So let's hope over that position. You can see the little base of it. It stays over there, right? So then I have a piece that the one side has the mushrooms, the other side has the red with the white hearts, and that is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. So we'll do a little layer with that. And whoever thought Blushing Bride would look so good with real red, right? Really. And then I have a small piece of this. This is the one with those little guys on one side and the little dashes. And that piece is cut at 4 by 2 3/4. And boy, my wrist has been killing me today. Whew. Oh, it's been hurting. I'm like struggling with it right now. All right. And I'm looking for my other piece. Did I stick it back in here? I'm going to need a small little piece. Here we are. Okay, well, we'll improvise. Okay. So I have all these little guys cut out. I did stamp this, and I just cut this out. This was easy. There is a little, this little envelope is inside here, but all I did is I used the die and I cut that out. So I'm looking for my other piece, but I don't see it. So I'm going to use a piece of this. These are kind of like, you know, partial people, partial things. So I want to make a little layer with this. Let me bring in my little trimmer, and we'll do that. All right. So let's see. Well, let me measure what this is. This is up here. It's 1 by Okay, so a little bit over 2. Come on, get in there. All right. So 2. That fits. And I'm just going to cut a smidgen off, and then I can always trim it up a little bit more. So Mary, are you still here? I didn't see you in the beginning. I showed your card that you sent me, so thank you so much. Yours and Carol, you both sent me cards, and it was such a nice surprise to come home from work and to have, you know, a nice card in the mail. So thank you for that. All right. I know, I'm really being fussy here, aren't I? I mean, at this point. Here we go. Look at this. Can't cut straight to save my life, but I'm going to save all of your lives for you not having to watch that. All right. So we're going to make just a little layer for that. And this is hardly any stamping because the only thing I stamped was this, right? The rest, easy peasy. Okay, so my tape runner. La-dee-dum. All right. Oh, left over. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. And just, you know, this is like a continuation from last week. You know how I said I was having an awful day? Well, I think the cold weather is like killing my hands. Hi, April. Welcome. Killing my hands today. I ended up wearing my brace while I was typing all day because it was just so darn annoying and hurting. All right, so this little piece is going to get layered here in the center, but we're going to give it a little dimension. So we're going to use our dimensionals, and I'm going to pick off the bones up here, and they're always good to use when you have to do pieces like that. And I have another sheet here. Yes, I do. So these are good for that. And always put something in the center so that it's not saggy. We can put that little piece there. All right. I think we got that covered. So just peel these off. This is good hand-eye coordination. All right. Your little, take your pick tool is good to pick these off, but I'm just going to pick them off that way. I think I got them all. A little piece of paper on there. Okay. So we're going to layer this in the center. As straight as you can. So she says. Okay, so let's see. We'll put a little, do a little bit of layering. You could put like this little guy here. Look how cute they are. And this was like no stamping. We'll layer up some of those on top there. So what I did is I put a little bit of glue here, and I'm going to use a glue dot on this side because I raised this up, and this one, otherwise it's going to sag down. So the sticky part will stick on the card, and then the glue dot will be on there. So then it's raised up, matches. All right, and then let's put some of these mushrooms here. I'm not really liking this one. This one reminds me of something obscene, but we won't go there. Okay. And we'll put this big guy. He's so cute. And he's a fussy cut one, but he's very easy to cut out. We'll put him over here because he's got the mail bag full of good stuff. And then this little guy, I'm calling them guys. I don't know, maybe they're girls. That one don't have eyelashes. I think the one has eyelashes. So that one, we're going to raise that one up. And put that one there. And then we're going to do our Happy Mail. Yeah, a little bit more in there. Okay. And we'll glue this onto the back of here. So I cut out that little envelope with the dies. And then this, I'm struggling with this snail tonight. Yeah, snail. Seal. Oh, jeepers. Oh, look, it came off. I have glue stuck to my finger. Get back over where you belong. Okay, here's what we're going to do with that. Do a glue dot. Because that little piece just does not want to stick. Huh, there we go. And if it's a little crooked, that's okay. I'll put it this way. Happy Mail enclosed. Then we'll take this little envelope and put a little glue dot on the, put a dimension on the back of that, and raise that up a little bit. And let's bring in some twine. So I'm using all the products in this suite. I'm making a real simple, quick card. Sometimes we don't have a lot of time. You wanted to just send off a quick little card, let somebody know that you're thinking about them. And this is a great way to do that. All right. And the best way to adhere your twine is, of course, a glue dot. So we will take that and put that up here. And then, of course, we have to use our little resin hearts. So let's take a red heart. We'll put it right over the top of that envelope. Now, if you wanted to go a little more fancier, you can go ahead and take a Stampin' blend. And if you wanted to add a little dimension to your envelope here, you could kind of outline this, you know, do that. You can do it to your little mushrooms here if you want to kind of add a little bit more color to them. This little envelope, you can do the same thing. Very quick, simple. Okay, so let's pick off our little resin heart. Oh, not those. Those are the ribbon scissors. And we'll put that little heart right over the top. It fits perfectly. Right over the top of your card. Just like that. Isn't that super cute? Now, if you want, you can put a piece of white on the inside, if you choose to do so. But what I did is I took one of our clear envelopes and just cut out a whole bunch of these little things. So let's see, we can put this little lady, she's the one with the eyelashes, she's so cute. We'll put her on the inside, and you know what, I'm not going to fuss with her. I'm not going to fight with her. I'm going to put the glue dots on her and stick her on the inside of the card so that there's a little surprise on the inside too. Just like that. All right, put one more under her eyeball, her other eyeball. All right, there she is. You could add Wink of Stella to that if you want, but just super fun, really quick card, not a whole lot involved. And here's my original sample one, pretty much the same, but really fun to do. Let me just fix that. You see my glue dots showing. I never like the glue dots to show. So isn't that fun? That fun card? And what did I do on this one inside? Oh, look, I did nothing on the inside of this one. But it's fun. Okay, so that's the first card. Let me put it somewhere where I'll remember. Okay. So now we have our next card. Let me get a drink of my tea. Okay. So in with the dies. Oh, thank you. All right. In with the dies, it also has a little stitched scallop square. So I love this. You can use these for so many things. So we have a Bermuda Bay cardstock for this card, and all I did is pick the colors that coordinate with the Designer Series paper. Let me put this off to the side in my basket. Okay, now this one I do have an inside because this one may be a little bit hard to write on. So I have a piece for the inside. This card is going to go this way. So I have two pieces of Whisper White, 4 by 5 1/4. And I should have a little strip that I can use for the inside. So it would help if I put it the right way up. So I'm going to put a little strip on the inside. I'm going to use this with the little hearts because it's just leftovers from when I was preparing for the project. And there we go. And like I said, this whole suite of products is on back order, but it's worth the wait because it's just so fun. Okay, so this is going to be for our inside. So I know I don't normally do it this way, but hey, this is how my day's been going. So I'm going to put this on the inside, and you have a little border of the card showing. Have fun. Just the inside. Look how fun the inside is. All right. No, wait, that won't want to lay. Okay, so for the outside, we have a piece of the Whisper White. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my craft sheet. Because what I want to do, where's that little square? What I want to do with the little square is I'm going to take, how many of you have like all these little pieces that, you know, when you did all of your little trimmings, you have all of these pieces. Well, this is good stuff. You don't want to get rid of any of this stuff because this is good. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the back of this scallop square. And normally I would use the liquid glue. Haven't bought Stampin' in a while, but I bought this set. Oh, well, that's fun. What am I missing here? I'm not even looking up. I apologize. Oh, hi, Lisa. That's Lisa Munley. Hello. Welcome. This is a cute set. All right, so all of these little pieces, what we're going to do is we're going to stick these, so she says, to the back. And I'm just making sure that they're all going in the right direction. And some of them are wider, some of them are thinner. You know, it doesn't matter. Sticka, sticka, sticka. All right, let's see. I don't want to use the same one over and over. Okay, so this one. Okay, so we have that. And then we're going to, of course, have to add a little bit more adhesive to here. And we're going to go the other way. All right. And I'll stick that there. So a good way to use up your little scraps. And if like it's too wide for you, then just take your paper trimmer. This will be challenging. But I can do it. I can do it. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. No worries. This is a handmade card. So this way, by cutting it real super thin, you won't even be able to know, you know, that your little things are going the wrong direction, right? Let's take a peek and see how we're looking. Okay. I think we need another la la la. Let me trim this one down a little bit. So all those little scraps, just gather them together. Don't throw them away. You can use them always for something. You could even, if you're into like wanting to weave your paper, you can weave it. I am not, so I am doing it this way. Okay, so that just looks like a hot mess, but what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to trim them, going every which way. And I'm not trying to be perfect in any way, I'm just trimming these up. And this will make a hot mess on your desk too, which is okay. It's being creative. Okay, let's move all of that out of the way. All right. So then we're going to go ahead and bring in our white card base. This is going to get glued onto here. So of course we're going to have to add some more glue. So let me bring in the liquid glue for this. And we will put this on here like that. Okay, and then let's glue this to the front of our card. Come on, hands. Hang in there for a little bit longer. Then you get to rest. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you. Anybody that suffers from arthritis is feeling my pain with these cold temperatures. I need to move south. Okay, so then bring in this here little guy. He's so cute. Let's put him over there. And we have a little bubble. It says, hello. I think we'll raise him up because he's kind of blending in with the background a little bit there too much. So we'll put some dimensionals on him. And even these little pieces here, I have the little tiny glue dots. I mean, yeah, dimensionals. Sorry, my words are not coming out. They're in my head, but they're just not coming out the right way. I'm going to put those little glue dots right there. It is a great idea for scraps. I mean, this is even a good idea if you do scrapbooking. Oh, hi, Robin. If you do scrapbooking, you know, to use up your little scraps. So we put this little guy over here because he's bringing some happy mail to someone. Someone is going to be very happy with him. And the little hello, let's raise that up too. I love my dimensionals. Whoop, put that one back. We don't need 3. Come on. All right, a little hello. All right. And then, of course, he needs some hearts on him. Well, not on him, but around him. Because he's bringing the happy mail. Let's put a little one there. A little white one. How about a little one here on this envelope? That's all love in the envelope. And maybe one more. All right, well, maybe 2 more. All right, 1 more. Just because. Put it, leave it off there. And then, of course, he needs a little bow, too. So we'll use the baker's twine for that. I had to think, my mind is not working. And I'm putting 2 pieces together. Double that up. Double, double. And my ribbon scissors, trim that off and stick that on with a glue dot. Did that come off? No. You have to like rip it off like a band-aid. Just rip it off quickly. Let's see, where do I want to put that? Let's just put it under there. Okay. So there, look how cute that guy is. Again, if you want to add Wing Castella to him, you certainly can. And here's the inside, hello. Because you're saying hello, you have so much to say. You know, keep it simple. And here was my sample card. You know, really cute. And if you look at the catalog, you may see this in the catalog. So, see, I don't always come up with my own ideas. I look at the catalog too. But let me show you how quick and simple these are to cut out. So I have a couple pieces here. This is out of the Designer Series paper. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my little die cut machine and this little one. And this is where the little die cut machine really comes in handy, because for all these little doohickey things, I mean, you can just put this right on here and get your die. And you don't have to lug out the big kahuna one. You can just go ahead and use this little guy right on your desk. Make your little sandwich and put that through. And did you notice when I put it through, I have these two, equal. This one is off kilter. It helps a lot when using this little machine when you go to die cut by doing it that way. Because many of you know when I first got it, well, let's take a look at this. When I first got it, I struggled with running things through that it wouldn't go through. And that was the reason why. Oh, so there it is. Look how cute that is. I mean, boom, boom. You could fussy cut it if you want. But why do that when you have dies for it? The little envelope too, this will also fussy cut with the die as well. Whoop, this way it goes. Just like that. Let me show you the cute little envelope though. Let me show you this. So this makes a little envelope. And then of course there's this die here that you can cut out and it looks like a little letter. But let me get a piece of the DSP out of my little thing here. And I only need a scrap piece. What was that piece for? Oh, I don't think that was big enough. All right. I have all of my scraps. Okay, so let's do this one. And I'm going to have to cut this. Yep, that'll fit. Okay, let me show you how cute this is. So I'm going to go ahead and put my paper in. And, well, I didn't plan that too well, did I? I should have gone at a diagonal because this isn't going to be wide enough. But that's all right. It's just to show you how cute this is. All right, let's line those up. Put that one there. All right. There. Let me flip it around this way. See, this one has to be flipped. Make sure you flip your dies, because see this one, how it's getting that little curve. I'm going to flip it to go the other way. That will help keeping them to be a little more straight. Oh, yeah, and what did she just say before? All right, let me try the other way. Oh, see, my left hand is working better than my right today. Okay. Let me stick that back in there. Let's get this out of the way. Then I will show you there. So it already has the stitching on it. It already has the little lines to show you how to fold it. So look at that. It makes a cute envelope. And all I would do is I would put a glue dot right here on the end and stick my envelope together. But look at how cute that is. A cute little envelope. Isn't that fun? All right, so let me show you some samples. I know you always like the samples, right? All right. Leave that for the cleaning lady. Again, she hasn't been showing up. I've been having to do it. Let me get a sip of tea. That baby envelope is super cute. Super cute. And here's where I used the little envelope on there and I put Happy Mail enclosed. And I just trimmed off the bottom of that. And this is not from the DSP. This I actually stamped and colored with the Stampin' blends. So, because this is how she originally looks. And look at, I think I did pretty darn good on that, didn't I? But it's so fun. You can make your snail any color you want. Just, you know, taking the stamp, stamping it, and coloring it any color. So I love the mushrooms. I think I'm too high on the screen here. And then the inside, this is where I use those little strips that I was telling you about earlier. They fit perfect down here on the bottom. And they're just so cute to fill up the inside. So yeah, a little bit of twine, really fun. Okay, so here's another one. I have to remember, come down a little lower here. So you'll notice on some of the papers, when you go to cut out your dies, and I'm looking for the ones that I did earlier. Okay, here they are. So sometimes on the paper, you know, you may get this is left over because this was the end of your paper. Well, don't worry about that. You can go ahead and, you know, stick him on the inside like he's peeking or going by. Or this one, for instance, how she's kind of like, she was cut off, but you can use those as well by having her peek off to the side. So use up every little bit of your DSP. Don't just throw it away just because you think you don't get a full image. So that's where this guy came into play, because he was at the bottom of the paper and he was kind of cut off. So, I mean, I didn't want to, you know, make him feel left out at all. So I'm letting all the DSP for these cards do all the work for me, and just very little stamping. But I love that. You snailed it. I mean, how fun is that? So that's another card. So this one here, again, this is, again, the crushed curry. I didn't have any Daffodil Delight, but I think it works just as well with the yellow. It's pretty close, so no one is ever going to know. So here's that one little die that cuts out the little rectangle. This one here. And then you can stamp anything inside. Sue did it again. I'm missing. Good tip. Sue did it again. I didn't even consider the set until the showcase. Then it's on my wish list. Yes. Yes. Well, it'll be on your wish list because unfortunately it's back ordered. So just keep that in mind. But I used this scallop square on, turned it instead of square. So it looks like a diamond shape. And again, designer series paper did all the work. And then the inside, again, there's that little strip, putting a little decoration on the inside. It will be fun, too, to use this paper on the back side of your envelope, you know, to make the flap of your envelope decorated. And then they really would all coordinate together. All right, this one I went a little bit further. And I used one of our, I'm stuck. All right, hold on. There we go. We had a little bit of glue. I used one of our embossing folders, and I'm looking for it here because I know I have it right here. So the embossing folder that I used was this one here, the painted texture, and I know I've used this before, but it just reminds me of a plaster wall. And either side you can use of that embossing folder. Like when you take your paper out, either side of your paper looks just as amazing. So this one I used a little bit of Stampin' Blends and just kind of highlighted a little bit. This was the little mushroom from the stamp. And then afterwards, I fussy cut that out. Afterwards, I'm like, duh, why didn't I look? Because look, there's a die that would have done it for me. But I think I did pretty good. You know, fussy cutting. You know, I think I did good. So I stamped that. And fussy cut it out, not realizing there was a die for it. How many of you have done that before? Raise your hand. And the designer series paper is doing all the work other than a little background here. And again, the little strip on the inside. They're just such happy cards. and in this day and age, you know, with everything going on in the world, we need happy cards. Okay, so here's my final card. And again, did that little envelope, me, and stuck that on there. This one I used the brick embossing folder, and I love that. You can add a little bit of color to that with some sponging if you wanted to. And this one on the paper, I went and cut out one using the die, and then I put dimensionals right on top of the one that was on the paper. we do need more happy in our lives. And then the inside, just a little strip on the bottom. So you can see, stuck with the same color combo as suggested, and just made a whole bunch of happy, happy cards. And where are my samples? Let me bring in my samples. So, and those, but aren't they fun? I love them. This one here, was it this one? This one here, whatever, one matters. But I love the color combo. I would never on my own would think that this color combo would all go together so well. But they're all such happy, happy, happy cards. All right, well, you know what time it is. What time is it? It's time to do a little giveaway, right? Okay, so I will take photos of all this and I will post them here on my page so that you can see them. So if you kind of, you know, need to be inspired, use the layouts for what you already have, right? You know, you don't have to, although I would love it if you ordered. And don't forget to, if you do order, be sure to use this month's host code. And with a $35 order or more, you will receive the PDF tutorials. There are 15 tutorials and they're all focused this month on techniques, and you are going to love them. And I have to post them yet on my Sweet Bee Stampers Facebook page. I just remembered that I didn't do that. So those of you that are a member of my team, you automatically get it for free, and you know, because you're part of the Sweet Bee Stampers. So let's go ahead and do a giveaway. So this was our card number 1. I pre-selected a number between 1 and 10 for the 2 cards that I'm giving away. So so post a number between 1 and 10, and the first one that I see that picks the number, you will get sent this card. I will send it to you out tomorrow in the mail. So go ahead. Start your guessing. 3, Fran, nope. April, 3, nope. 7 for Carol, nope. 9 for Mary, nope. 4 for Lisa, nope. April, 8, nope. 1 for Fran, nope. 7 for Jeanette, nope. 7 for Lisa, nope. 7, you're all on the 7s. That was 3 7s in a row. 10 for April. Yay, April, you're the winner. April. And April, I'm not sure if I have your snail mail address. So, to private message me your address so I can get this off to you in the mail. So, congratulations, April. All right, as soon as you all stop guessing, then we'll go to the next card. They're still guessing. So that's a cute card. You're going to love it. And I put a little post-it note in there so you can save it or you can send it forward. All right. As soon as everybody stops guessing, then we can start for the next one. There we go. Mary's up to it. Sometimes there's such a delay in everybody that it takes a while for all the numbers to keep. I should have it. Okay. Then I'll go through. I wasn't sure if I did or not, but I will go through and get that off to you in the mail. And if I don't, then I'll send you a message and let you know. But I should have it then. Okay, so this is card number 2. To put in a number between 1 and 10. And the first one I see that has the correct number will be sent this card. So start your guessing. Okay. Fran, number 1. Ah, you win. See, I kept that one easy. Fran. All right. Look at Fran. She's still guessing, but she already got it. So, Fran, congratulations. You got card number 2. I will send that off to you in the mail. And I think I just sent you one. Didn't I just send you one too? So yeah, those are the 2 cards tonight. So let me know, do you guys like when I give the cards away? Do you like getting the cards in the mail? Because I certainly don't need 2 of the same. I like to share them when I go to my team meetings and things like that. So congratulations to April and Fran. Let me know. Oh, you're welcome. Let me know. Do you guys like receiving? Oh, the strawberry card. That's right. The strawberry one. Because I couldn't remember if it was Thursday or Friday. Oh, you're welcome. You do like getting the cards? Okay, great. All right. Well, I'll keep doing that then. All right. Because, hey, you know, you may get this card in the mail and say, oh my gosh, I need a card. Well, Sue just sent me one, so I can send that out. I received my dog card from 2 weeks ago. Oh, great. My first live video, and I had fun. Oh, well, make sure you come back. I come live here every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I believe it's the last Friday of the month. I do a live workshop. You love the card giveaway. Great. The card workshop that I do on the last Friday, I think it's the last Friday of the month, is at 6 o'clock. So we did that last Friday, and we had a lot of fun. So you're always welcome to join and share and invite others to come and join in the fun. And I hope you all come back. Everybody have a wonderful upcoming weekend. Be safe. And thanks again for joining me. And we'll see you again here back next week. And of course, in between, you'll see my little postings and whatnot, keeping you updated on what all's going on. So don't forget, put this on your wish list because it's on back order. You like my lipstick pen? This was from one of the events that we did last year. This was one of the items in their goodie bags. All right, stay healthy, you too. All right, everybody, have a good night. Bye-bye for now.